Hey, Tony Gas is here. Now, y'all got to forgive me for saying y'all got to forgive me. I know y'all be tired of me, but driving right now, so can't look at you. Just want to tell you something. You got to really protect yourself today because we living in a new world. We getting weaker and wiser, and this thing is getting crazy. I had ordered my son some chicken wings with my pizza and my mother-in-law salad, and they brought my son a sandwich instead of the wings. So now I have to do what I didn't want to do. I had ordered delivery, so I wouldn't have to come out the house. So now I had to come out the house. So I bring the sandwich up here, and I hand the sandwich to the guy. I say, hey, y'all, I ordered delivery, and I ordered some wings. I guess the guy grabbed the wrong box, so they brought me this here sandwich and instead of the wings. So I said, I called ahead and ordered some more wings so y'all could go ahead and make them so that they'll be ready when I got up here, but I just was bringing you the sandwich. So he take the sandwich, he go back, he's talking, he go back, hey, y'all got some wings for Tony? He get the wings. He come to the window with the wings, this at Domino, and he say, okay, the total will be $13.97. Sir, I already paid for the wing. Y'all brought a sandwich. I'm bringing you the sandwich back to get my wing. Oh, so sir, you thought I was fixing to pay for the wings that I already paid for a second time? I'm bringing you the sandwich to show you that I ain't eat the wing now. So I say, man, so he didn't even understand that little concept right there. I say, this is who making our food? This who watching our kids? This who teaching? Some of these is teachers. It's just like common sense gone out the window. Entitlement has come home to roost, and take over. And I want you to think about this right here, this sense of entitlement. Like, think about these people that they get mad, they get angry, and they going out and they taking people's lives at schoolhouses, at churches, at rallies, at whatever. They are taking people's lives because they mad, because they upset. Like, we living in a different world, and you got to be prayed up. You got to be purpose driven. You got to be emotionally intelligent. You got to be intentional. And you got to be very intentional. Very intentional. Because think about it. So I went up there, and one side of me, boom, I got to come out of the house, drive and all of this. I was not planning to come on up here and do all this. So one side of me, I'm like, man, I pictured in my head throwing that sandwich in the window. Of course, I'm not going to do that now. But the devil tried me now. He tried to say, no, throw that in the sandwich in the window, man. Tell them, y'all gave me this sandwich. I said, no, that ain't necessary. Come on now. I can't act like that as no man of God. It's not necessary. Guess what? Some people do that. They so mad, they so upset with their life, they go up there, you done cost them time, gas. So they not giving me my gas money back. They not giving me my time back. I was on a business call. I had to get off the business call because I'm trying to sell my mentor.life. I had to get off the business call. And then guess what? I'm selling my mentor.life. Well, I got it up, for $200,000. And people reaching out to me, and they want a payment plan. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But they want a payment plan. So I say, well, you know what? I can't be mad at people for stepping out on faith. Stepping out on faith, but think about that, though. If somebody's selling their business, and so somebody had, and I'm going to tell you who told people that you could do a payment plan. A white man. A white man who has a completely different experience in America has come and told people on Instagram and probably somewhere else, hey, you want to buy a business and change your life? You can do so by seller financing. It's like, listen, you are white. You are a white man, and you bought the business from your uncle. Like, that don't work in real society. And so, and yes, it could work. You know, I seen a lady, she say she wanted a daycare. She went up to the daycare, and she couldn't afford it. She told the man she couldn't afford it, and the man called her back a few days later and say, hey, you still want it? She say, yeah, I'll pay you back every dime. He say, the keys, it's yours. And so that stuff has worked, but guess what? Although there are people with good intentions and pure intentions in that, on that side of things, there's also people who they have bad intentions. You know what? Let me just go and take my son his food, and I'll come back out and get some gas so he could get his food hot, and that give me some time to film my video. I ain't got nothing else to do but sit at the house anyway. My wife in New York, and I'm on the phone working. See, that's what I want y'all to understand, that we still got good men out here, because I could be out here cheating. I'm on the phone working. And then some people think that I'm faithful because of my brand. You could cheat very easily because there are prostitutes everywhere and don't have a clue who you are. It's you go to another country and sleep with the most beautiful women in the world, and that's never coming back to America. So it ain't about me being faithful because of my brand. I'm faithful because I'm faithful to the Lord. I'm faithful in the dark. Me and my wife could not have sex for a month because of our schedules, or we not together or whatever, and I'm still gonna be faithful. And that's why I want y'all to understand, that God is raising up men to do the right thing and to be the right way. Y'all forgive me every time I take me a sip of my ginger ale. My wife had just texted me, but I'm gonna get back to it here in a second. Cause she went to New York, took her outfits, left all her shoes. Left her shoes. Was packing in the morning time and somehow left her shoes. I feel terrible, cause that just throw a trip off. And I don't know if she wear the size shoes of her sisters, and I'm sure they just got shoes for themselves. So now they give her an excuse to buy some shoes. But I mean, hey, God bless you. But this is what I want you to understand. So although we have people who, you know, they genuinely, they trying to make something happen, they trying to change their life, you know, how to buy a business, they go to buy a business, they want to sell a finance. At the same time, we'll have other people that'll mess them up, because they'll come with a sense of entitlement, and they'll be like, oh, you know, give me this business, you owe me this business, do this right here for me, do this right there for me. And it's like, hey, calm down, bro, calm down. So for me, I'm most likely not gonna sell a finance, because a monthly payment not really gonna do nothing for me, and there's no telling that the monthly payment is gonna come. And so it'll be real hard for me to finance somebody that I don't really know. And when I could take and sell the business outright and then double down and invest that, and then multiply that investment. But we living in a world right now of entitlement. And I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm thinking of it as if Tyler Robinson took the life of Charlie Kirk, because that's the talk of the town right now. That's the thing right now. So that's been on my mind a lot. And look at this car. Look at this car. Yeah. Nut. I had to get on that horn. Y'all forgive me, because he flying down the thing. And he flying down the thing. Hey, that car right there was speeding and ran that red light. Tell them they need to calm down before they beat it, because they could have wrecked with me right there. Every now and then you got to get people together now. Y'all forgive me. Y'all having to see that side of me now. I ain't get irate now. AD got my scrap on me, boy. If they crazy, I might hit naked. Listen, need that thing on me just in case they want to ike up. But that upset me though, because they flying 100 miles an hour up that street and then whip into my neighborhood, but they got to stop at the gate because they don't live here, so they got to get the gate got to let them in. I don't have a stop sign, so had I just drove up and turned and they flew through that stop sign, we would have crashed right there. See, I drive defensive though, and just thank God he gave me an ability, because y'all don't see me film a million videos and I've never been in a wreck while filming, and I've never been in a wreck, like in a real wreck, and just God be the glory. And so this boy got a light on his bike and thing, light about blind me. It's like, calm down now. And so, but the thing is, you got to move with boldness out here today, but you also got to be careful because people is crazy. People got guns, that people have these road rage, people go through all kind of stuff out here. Like, they really be tripping. And so you might need to go get you a concealed weapon and go to the gun range and get some training. And just know that make sure you got the emotional intelligence now. Don't go get it if you're not emotionally intelligent. Is this car still in here speed? They still in here speed. They about to make me get out on them. And if I had to get out on them, because I don't like that, because they putting people's life in danger. I do not like that. They putting people's life in danger. And I don't play by my life. And they flying through the neighborhood. Not like that. See, that's why I like to have my tool on me, just in case somebody get irate and want to go on whoop something not. You got self-defense. Hey, calm down. Get your life together. All right, you're headed to meet the Lord. God bless you. Keep your head up. You're headed to meet the Lord or the devil, whichever, however you've been living. That's your date with destiny now. And so you got to be careful out here in this world, because I'm just seeing like the lack of common sense, the lack of emotional intelligence. And so that's why I tell myself, see, right there, I had the security guard right there, so you got a witness. Had that just been me in that car, I probably wouldn't have said nothing, because you got to have situational awareness. If this person is crazy, they going off them perks, or they got some type of ailment, something going on, it's just you and them, man, they could shoot your car up. You could say something and they ready to die. Then boom, they go to shooting up. But having that security guard right there, boom, now you got an eyewitness. So now they less likely to do something, because they can't just do it and run. If they do it, they got to sit still. And so this car looking at me, all these people out here with their dogs, like 1 million people out here. Why is all of y'all out at 8:15? Everybody walking their dog right now. The man looking at me like I'm in a Lamborghini, like I'm driving 100 miles an hour. Sir, the speed limit 25. I'm going 20, sir. Fix your eyes. Fix your face. Y'all gotta forgive me. I gotta take this on in here to my son. Take this food to my son real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. God bless you. Keep your head up. Be right back. Y'all forgive me. I apologize. See, I don't edit my videos, so I didn't wanna. Oh, you know what? I got to get my wallet, I think. Let me see if I got my wallet in here. I don't think I got my wallet in here. Nope. Be right back. Got to get my wallet. Y'all, I apologize. Y'all gotta forgive me now. Only got 51 miles of gas left on here. So I got to go and get my little gas. And y'all seen how fast I snitch on that car? Who was speeding? Listen. We got to go into the snitch society now. Because with these people pulling guns and shooting people and going crazy and doing all that, you got to start snitching now. Because all this being silent, no, it's time to snitch. Got to snitch. And you ain't got to tell irate, but I'm going to tell you something. Emotional intelligence, calculation. You got to be calculated. You got to have your eyes open. You got to pay attention. Listen to me. I'm your brother. So, I have 3.5 million followers online. I'm saying that to you, not to brag. I'm saying that to you, you got to use me strategically. Because a lot of black people have different daddies. So just because we don't have the same last name don't mean we can't be brothers. And if you receive a grave injustice, sometimes you got to go in there with a little something in your arsenal and say, you know, the way y'all did business is very unethical. And we live in cancel culture. And my brother has 3.5 million followers online. And if we tell this story, it's gonna cost y'all millions of dollars in PR damage. So what I'm asking is that we make this right now so that we don't have to go to the next level. And if you say it cool, calm, and collected, they gonna hear you. And it gotta be something big and worth it though. If you screaming and yelling, you acting ghetto, they calling the police on you because now you irate. So now they get to call the police and get you escorted. Bada bink, bada boom. Just like that. Bop, you out of there. And you get nothing. You get nothing. So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that. And I got me a gun in my other car. I'm finna go buy me 2 more guns. I'm finna put me one in here. I'm finna put me one in my other car. So there's 3 cars at my house that I drive. Put me a gun in each car. For if somebody get beside theyself and they want to whip some knot, got me some protection, because we living in that society today to where you need to get trained. Like, listen, don't just depend on, oh, blase. It's like, no, if it's legal to carry, you need to make sure while it's legal, you have your little something now. Not if you not all the way emotionally intelligent now. If you know you're a little throwed off, no, don't do that now. Because like that lady, that black lady had her gun. She got mad. She pulled a gun on the man, on the white guy. She pulled a gun on him. She all in his face, screaming and yelling, all that, lot. That go Domino coming back to deliver. After they done messed up my order, I bet whoever they came to deliver to, he grabbed the wrong box. They made it behind, come back. Some people too lazy to leave and said, no, bring it over. And so the man had a disarmer. He had the sleeper. When I tell you she was slumped, put her right to sleep. Took that gun, boom, popped the magazine out, dropped it, kicked the gun, then had to call the police on her. Had to disarm her and call the police. She was waving the gun in his face. You can't be like that now. But one thing I want you to know, I want you to realize and understand is that we in a new day. We are in a new day. It's a new day. It's a new society. And you got to move right, and you got to understand people gonna be unrightfully entitled. I seen a boy page, a white boy page, it get tens of thousands of likes. It's something did it again. I can't remember what his name was. If it was, I can't remember, Hex or some kind of name. Hector or Hexen or something did it again. And the boy is a white guy. I'm guessing he's in England, because one of the videos he was in England with a Manchester City jersey on. He goes around with a mic and he asks racist questions. Oh, you know what? No, I think he's from America, but he went to England too. So he go around and he asks racist questions. A couple of the people like kind of checked him and told him like, that's a racist question. Like, I don't get down like that. But then one of the videos I seen, he asked the older white man, he said, would you rather keep all Africans out of England and never watch football again? What we call soccer, they call football. And the man said, he said, would you rather let 1,000 Africans in, or whatever, 1 million Africans in, or never watch football again? The white man, who looked like he probably was 60 to 70, he said, which could mean he 50 to 60, he said, I don't want to let one of them in. We already got too many of them, so I'll do without. He said, I'll watch it on TV, because it was at a live game. He said, well, you can't watch it on TV. He said, all right, well, I'll do without, because I don't want to we got too many of them, I'll do without. And I click on the comments, and it's a bunch of white guys. Great citizen there. Smart guy. What a great citizen. I'm like, wow. And then he had a video, he went up to the ghettoest looking black girls. I mean, the ghettoest. I don't know if he was at Black Beach Week or whatever. Like, I'm black and they look the ghetto to me. I'm like, my goodness. What in the abandoned group home is this? I'm like, whoa. And he said, if you in a pond with some fish, and 13 fish is causing all of the majority of the problems in the pond, what would you do with them? Here go the black girls. They don't understand that they didn't realize America is 13% black. So that was what he was getting at. They say, kill them and eat them, kill them and fry them. He say, kill them, huh? No, kill them and eat them. Oh, okay. End of the video. He ain't go on to tell them that he just baited them. And now the crazy thing about it, he talking about black people calling the majority of the problem in the world. It's like, sir, it's your people that is doing public executions and mass murders. Like, what are you talking about? Like, where you get this from? That black people doing all the stuff. And they're like, you see your people out here doing this stuff. Like, what are you talking? Uh-oh, student driver. I know you're supposed to pull up to the first one. I'm not. I'm finna pull up to this bike here, because they go to bike hop. Boy, I be lost my whole front end. And hollering about, oh, I'm a student. All right. Well, you better have some student insurance. Tell you that. I don't care if you is a student. You got nothing to do with me. Do you got insurance? And so he goes around and he asking these racist questions. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh Lord, hope I ain't scratched my car. I'm gonna be honest with you. It made me laugh, just because it angered me, but it also made me laugh, because I'm just like, this idiot. And I don't know if it's like what they call rage bait, which it could be one of them things what they call rage bait, where it's just supposed to make you mad. And I don't know what world he live in. Like, I don't know what world he live in. I don't know what world he live in to where, like, to where he could go around and ask these questions and not like get in trouble for him. So I'm guessing he don't got a job or whatever, or don't go to school, because he asking real racist questions. It's like if he go to college, he'll get kicked out of college. If he got a job, he'll get fired from his job. So I'm guessing he don't have anything like that, and that's just what he doing. But the guy's like, it's showing you the world that we live in, like that this public, blatant racism, to where he going around asking these questions, and then he asked these two girls, he told these two girls on like whatever Instagram Live or FaceTime, and he was like, do y'all have black people in Croatia, or how do you treat black people in Croatia, or something like that? And they was like, oh, the N-word is like everyday language, like the N-word is very normal. And it was like, but we personally don't know any black people, we don't have any black people, and if you black in Croatia, you're gonna be looked at strange or whatever. Then one of the girls was like, I don't believe any race is less than, but she was like, but we don't have black people, and you will be looked at strange and, you know, whatever. And he was like, they said, we don't have black people, and he was like, good, that's great. And then all the comments was like, I'm ready to move to Croatia. Like, what a great country. And it just was all this kind of stuff. And so what you have to realize is that there is concerted division that's happening right now. There's division amongst the people, amongst all races. And yes, there's gonna be certain people in each race that are not racist, that's not prejudiced, that don't want division, but there's division amongst all people. Y'all gotta forgive me when I be out and about, I watch my surroundings. So I can't just be standing up here looking at the phone, so I have to watch my surroundings, so y'all forgive me. And so you have to realize that it's division amongst the people, and it's gonna be all kind of people that are divided, and you have to be emotionally intelligent, because certain people and certain people are emboldened. You got a group or a sector of people in every race that are emboldened, that feel like they could do what they want to do, say what they want to say, be how they want to be. And so you got to realize and understand that with that being the case, you're gonna have people to where you do nothing and they try you like a baser. And if you not like, and I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have to get to the place to where you just look at somebody and you walk off. If you got to pick up a jog, if you got to run, then you do that. If you're not ready to die, or you're not ready to kill, ain't nothing wrong with running. Ain't nothing wrong with staying silent and walking away. There's nothing wrong with it. This student driver, they backing out the parking spot. They about to hit the car beside them. Went to turning that wheel. Oh, Lord. Let me get around here. They went to turn that wheel before they even biked up at all. Lord. Student driver. My goodness. And don't look like no student. Uh-oh. About to wreck. Lord, what we got going on here? So understand, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you moving on. Nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with you ignoring. Don't feel like you got to be tough. And you got to make sure you have to check your trauma, because you done been tried, you done been disrespected, you done been mistreated. So somebody will try you and you fed up with your life, or your co-parent that you dealing with, whoever, your boss, your whoever, your employee, you fed up. 558-416. So you fed up. And here you go to, who you talking to like that? I ain't the one. Oh, you got me messed up. Oh yeah, you got the one today. Oh, you thought you was Charlie Kirk, huh? Thought you was Donald Trump, huh? Oh, you against DEI. Well, guess what? You finna DIE. And so you go to doing all of that. Next thing you know, bloop, bloop. You wake up dead. Y'all forgive me, give me a car wash up here. Just finished putting the gas. I'm in my wife's car. So I just fill the car up. She come back home tomorrow. Get no car wash, so it'll be clean for school Monday. And so you got to realize and understand that you'll wake up dead. Because why? Because you want to get loud. So you got to make sure, and you got to be able to assess the situation. So like, I strategically told on that car that was speeding down our street that you turn into our neighborhood on. Strategically told on them in front of the security guard. Security guard, when I'm talking, the security guard kind of biked up a little bit and got in the doorway. Because I guess he seen a black man reaching out the window talking. He didn't know if I had a gun or if I was about to start shooting or be irate. So he biked up a little bit in the doorway and was like peeking around the doorway. That's how scared of us they are. They scared of black people. Some guys. It's a white guy with some glasses on. Look like socially awkward or something. Y'all got to give it a car wash loud now. So it's certain people, they scared of certain colors, certain races. So you have to understand that. So sometimes all you got to do, sometimes that's all you got to do. You ain't even got to open your mouth. And they'll, I'm sorry. Because like, oh, you tough online now. You tough in the comment section. But in person, different tune. So you got to understand that it's certain people you bump into that they don't want no problems. So you got to be mindful. Got to be mindful. Got to be able to be on your P's and Q's. And know that you in a world that's incited. Because I'm going to tell you about this entitlement. It's like people protect their home. So if you got a gun and somebody come to your home and you feel like they are a threat to you, you will take their life, because that's your home and they coming on your land, on your property, and they coming to do you harm. So you will take their life. I want you to understand that if you are not a certain race, somebody could feel like this is their home and you are here to do them harm. So I want you to understand, think about this. The entitlement that certain people have, they will literally see somebody, they'll see somebody spewing their thoughts, their rhetoric, their opinions, and they will go get a gun and they will go take that person's life. Because they say what you saying is upsetting me, it's offending me, and you don't deserve to breathe anymore. And that's what these young men are doing at these schoolhouses, churches, public places. They going and they taking the life of people. That's a sense of entitlement. That they feel they have the right to go take a life. It's also a sense of destitution, desolation, desperation, hateration in this dancery. Because what you have to realize is it's a lot of people who, because of their input, their output is very toxic, very negative. So they don't believe in anything good. Like they don't feel like they have any hope. They don't feel like they have anything going for themselves. And so, because of that, they will take a life. And so you have to understand that, and here's how I look at things. And y'all see, I hope that you see that I try my best to live what I teach. Because you see the album that I just wrote, it'll be up for pre-order soon. It's not gonna be available till October 24th. But I wrote this album to also help promote and sell the other album, W.A.R, the audiobook. But I released it as an album because W.A.R is for men, so it's not as popular. But when this album here go out, the singing is more popular. So when people see that on my page, on my Spotify page, they then gonna see W.A.R, and they gonna want to listen to W.A.R. And so it's gonna get W.A.R some streams. And if women get my album and men get my album, if men who got a girlfriend, fiance, or wife, they get my album, then, and they listening on Spotify, they add me to their playlist, then guess what? They then going to want to listen to W.A.R. But you notice how I'm an author, I'm a life coach, and now I'm a songwriter. And you notice why I'm doing that? Because these are my gifts, and I want to inspire, to uplift, leave a mark on the world, and tomorrow is not promised. You have to understand that every day there is a public shooting. Every day. So every day there's a mall, there's a school, there's a shopping center that's shot up. And I think like this. I think about this stuff. And I'm like, hold on now. This man got into an argument with another man at the movie theater about the man light being on his phone, and the man pull his gun and shoot and kill the man. Like, that could have been me in that theater. Like, hold on, this man go up to the DMV and just open fire. Like, that could have been me there. So I think about that. I look into that and I think about that, and I realize that tomorrow is not promised. Like, any day could be your last day. So while you kicking back on that dead end job thinking that you got forever, you don't. You don't have forever. So you got to grind. You have got to grind. You got to be willing to work. You got to be willing to get out there and get it. You got to realize and understand that y'all forgive me, I'm trying to figure out a U-turn. When I get home, be the end of the video, so I'm just making use of my time. You got to realize and understand that you don't know when your last day gonna be. And today, we in such spiritual warfare that even if nothing happens to you, you could be somewhere out and about and your life be changed forever. Like, think about this now. I really want you to think about this. Think about watching somebody you love and respect, quote unquote hero, be executed before your eyes. Like, we don't have public executions. I believe it might have was Charlie Kirk who said we need to bring back public executions. But we don't have public executions because of how vile they are, because of how just atrocious they are. And here you have thousands of people at an event and thousands of people who've never been in a gang, never been in a hood, was live and in person for something that 90% of gang members never even see. Imagine their life going forward. They will never be the same. To be looking at somebody. See, it's different for us watching it on camera. That'll never be the same as seeing it in person. It's different for us on camera. We watching on camera. But imagine being in person. And I want you to do this because, see, we don't feel nothing until it's us. But I want you to think about somebody that you know online that you really, really, really respect. And you love their message, you love their teachings. And I want you to picture yourself at an event where they on the stage talking. And I want you to picture a bullet going in their neck and killing them right in front of you. For some of y'all, that image is gonna be an image of me. For some of y'all, it's gonna be another whoever. It could be if you don't respect nobody online and you respect your mama or your daddy. Think about that. Like, that's the world we live in. So that is a sign. That right there is a key and a sign to let you know you got to be intentional about this life. You cannot waste any more time. You have to be intentional about this life. You about to have to get to a place to where you make every single day count towards your gifts, your goals, and your grind. You're gonna have to get to it. Not to live in fear, but to live inspired. To live motivated. Man, I want to be a firefighter. Man, can you imagine that? You just up to the firehouse with the boys. There don't never be no fires around here. You just up there to the firehouse getting a whole paycheck just to sit in there, play pool, watch the game. But you just living life. Man, I'm finna be a firefighter, man. I'm finna be a firefighter. Finna see what these firefighters make. Just state funded too, just eating. E. And then when the fire break out, I'm spraining my ankle. Oh no, hurt my ankle coming out the truck. Oh, call the paramedic for me. I ain't gonna be able to go in there. God bless them, thoughts and prayers. Hey, go on in there, Billy. Yeah, I just passed. It's a fire station right there, and I just thinking like, man, the man be out there grilling, playing basketball, and we ain't never had no fire around here. And they out there getting a check. I got a homegirl I went to college with, and she was about to be a police. I said, a police? You get shot at. No, she about to be a firefighter. I said, a firefighter? That's boring. Be a police. She went and became a police. She became a police. I found out later. I said, why you a police? She said, you the one told me to be a police. I say, what? Girl, we just were talking in class. I wasn't serious. The girl? Yeah, she went and became a police in Dallas. I say, wow. I can't remember her name either. And so, think about that now. And I want you to start getting intentional. So, just like you are taught to be a defensive driver, meaning you gotta watch out for other people's mistakes. You got to have your eyes open and on the road, looking everywhere, 360 degrees. I have a friend who was killed being hit from behind while he was sitting at the red light. Was killed upon impact. And so I say that to say, like, 360 degrees at all times. And that's how you got to live your life too, knowing that there's people with mental health issues right out amongst you. So you got to be emotionally intelligent. You got to be aware. You got to be focused. You got to be driven. You got to be motivated. You got to live your life. I'm like, don't tell me it's the same car. It's another white car, but it's not that Benz. Cause see, they got a stop sign. I ain't got no stop sign. I was about to say, what is these people doing out here? Y'all casing the neighborhood now. And so I want you to be mindful of that. And think about that. And make sure you're on your P's and Q's. And set your goal. Now I'm gonna be doing a Q&A whenever we have enrollments of the love transformation, but right now the Q&As will be with the all access membership on TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. It's 70 plus courses that'll change your life, and we're moving towards, once we hit 1,000 members, I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna start doing the chapters, and we start being able to roll out some more things, whether that's a live in-person event, just something that's not too crazy. The retreats, I want to do one retreat a quarter. I know it's tough times, so it won't be for everybody, and I don't want you to go broke trying to go on a retreat. Don't want you to stretch yourself too thin or nothing like that either. I want you to go on a retreat, you know, out of your, because you got money put up. You know, I don't want you to stretch too thin or nothing like that, and we'll keep that rolling. But gonna be doing a retreat. I want to do one a quarter. That's 7 nights that it'll give my wife by herself with me out her hair. not a real thing, y'all. So don't be, oh, you gotta, your wife tired of you. Be reading and stuff. But no, just to be able to connect with y'all and connect like-minded people. Sometimes it'll be me and my dad. Sometimes it might be me and one of my mentees that's going. Typically it's just me by myself. I am a loner. I am a solo person, and so I don't really need nobody with me for like comfort or nothing like that. I do my own thing, and so it'll typically just be me and y'all, like it was in Bali. And my 11-year-old got a life, so my wife not finna leave him with her mom for seven nights, and I wouldn't want her to either. And So we're gonna be doing that, but it'll be the members. Then also, once we hit 1,000 members, my one-on-one sessions will become, other than my current clients, they will become exclusive to the members. And then we'll start to build out chapters. And the chapters will be people who have done 4 sessions with me, one-on-one sessions, to be eligible for being a chapter president or chapter lead in your city, your region. You will have had to do 4 one-on-one sessions and completed the life coach certification. Not that you will be life coaching, but just so that you have gotten you, in which you can go through that course being a member on the all access membership, and you'll be able to submit. When I start receiving applications, you'll be able to submit to be considered for a chapter president, but you may be able to be the vice president or whatever, what have you. We're gonna build out them chapters so that y'all can also organize meetups in y'all state without me present, so that y'all can network, build, talk and create something, because y'all could identify who does what, and then be able to get a Airbnb or a meeting space, and it might be 3 of y'all, 5 of y'all, 10 of y'all, and y'all can network, talk, eat some food. But if one person could teach on this for 30 minutes, one person teach on this for 30 minutes, one person teach on this for 30 minutes, y'all have now created a little seminar. And now you got a little mastermind weekend, and y'all just take and split the cost of the Airbnb or what have you, or the meeting space at a co-working spot, and then boom, you set up and got that right there going. So we're gonna be looking to do some things like that right there and building from there. And let me let my dog out, because she probably need to use the bathroom. Come on out, go potty. Go potty. Potty. Food, some of my pizza. And so we're gonna set that stuff up right there to where you'll be able to do that. And I'm gonna show y'all something. I ain't bragging now. I bought this car from my wife. That convertible C300 a couple years ago. And we gave it to my mother-in-law. And that's just what kind of people we are. Gave it to my mother-in-law. We had bought her another Benz, and then we let her sell the Benz. We had paid for it cash. We let her sell it, put that cash in her pocket, then gave her that one. That's just the kind of people we are. I ain't to brag, but just to show you that, we bless her and my mom and my dad. Her dad, my wife's dad, is already set financially. I say that to say, when the Lord bless you, be a blessing to your family, because they help you get back to that. She's smelling food. She sees food in the car. Now, say again. I did notice that, because she didn't even have to use it. Oh, okay, yeah, because she didn't have to use the bathroom. No, Bella. Y'all, that was my mother-in-law. She home with Tatum. Got speaking engagement tomorrow to a group of Division I basketball players. Go and try to inspire them, get them motivated. And so I'm home tonight with my wife in New York. So that's why I'm talking y'all head off, because I ain't have nothing better to do. But I'm back home now, finna kick back to the Blessed Tribe. I'm gonna have a review going up soon when I get to the office and can sit down and film. And we'll still do our Blessed Tribe chats and stuff too. But just trying to get a little bit of time and space, and we'll make that happen. But God bless you. Thank you. Keep your head up. Finna get on in here in this room, kick back, watch me some football, and read lights. Finish with my business call today. There was a sister in Canada and wanted to buy my mentor.life. She got kids. She says she's been working corporate. She's tired of working corporate. She want to get her a business that can have some residual income. So we had a call. Got a few others. I might not sell it, but I always kind of explore it. I explored it before and didn't sell. So I might not sell it, but just something I'll be considering, because I could double down and do a new project and stay on as a consultant or equity partner or something for the people who don't want to buy into real estate, because the real estate market is kind of going down slowly, and want them some consistent income. So people looking into it. So I'm out there, and it's no manual labor, because it's software. And so that's the move. So I want you to think about that. Whatever industry you have spent time working in, don't just work in that industry. Ask yourself, is there a website or an app that could make life easier in my industry? And then look and see what's in your 401k or your savings, and then come to me and I'll help you create that app or that software. I got a client now doing a project. I think it's gonna cost, 14 grand. It was 14 or 17 grand. So it's doable, and it'll earn for the rest of her life. And that's how you gotta start thinking, because you got billionaires who started with a $5,000 investment. So that's how you gotta start thinking to get out that rat race. And we don't think like that often enough. And that's how I'm thinking. Every day I'm like, what's that next big idea? What's that thing that I could do? What do I need to be focused on? What do I need to create? What do I need to be working on? And that's why I just keep creating to the Lord put his hand on something and bless what it is he want to bless. But hey, all the important links in the description. God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep going. And we'll talk soon.